Hi everyone, welcome back to Endless Space 2. We're the Riftborn. We were born in another dimension, and we had to flee to this one in order to escape. And here we are. What do we got going on? E did level up. I think we already put points. We did, good. I need to pick a research though. I should have done that before. That's right. We'll send our fleet that dropped off our Geist to colonize here. We'll send it back. Remember that we have a goal to bring the nearest on board. Oh, I need to keep them above 75, I think. But if I can get here and destroy the mercenaries, then they should join me. I hope. That'll be fun. Let's pick a research. I am terrified every time I have to do this because I have no idea what to pick. There's too many options. Choice paralysis. That's what I've got. My manpower's okay. I'm actually gaining a little bit over time, which is good because I'm not spending a lot. Let's maybe pick something from this tree. If we can find something. This might be good. Academy Embassy. I've come back to this a few times thinking this might be good. And just extra influence straight up. Let's take Xenology. Just 3 turns. And here we go. An election. Select a political party to support. So we know E runs the industrialists. The scientists, though, are gaining ground quite good. Actually, whoa, the pacifists, too. And the militarists. There's so many. Okay, I definitely want to back the industrialists still, I think. A strong boost to the selected party. I guess I can't see the actual percentage change. Maybe it's not, Do I want to spend 500? 300 I could justify, I think. Okay, the results are in. We had 4 votes for industrialists, 3 for militarists, 2 for pacifists, and 2 for scientists. And wow, so militarist was very close. Very close behind industrialists, but it looks like we just pulled it out. So we will stay as the primary power. They're now entrenched. The votes of the militarist political party have been redirected. Okay, I didn't know that happened. Interesting. No new laws, though. So nothing we can really enact. But maybe I should actually go to the screen and see what we can pass. Maybe if there's something worth upkeeping. We get 9 per turn. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Okay, hang on. I'll come back to you. A new event, Bump Crop. You've read the reports, and it looks like luxury resource generation across all your systems is exceeding expectations this year. You can already anticipate the response from your advisors. Though the industrialists will advise you to quietly shore up the Empire's economy with the extra goods, while the religious contingent will want you to make a big showing of thanks to the gods for the bountiful harvest. So we get +2 resource generation on strategic resources, and again, that's things like the titanium and the stuff in this row, and we get increased industrialist, or development cost of luxuries goes down, and we get religious. I think we all kind of knew I would probably take industrialist. That's kind of what we're pushing right now. So let's do that. We've made the choice. We are going to save our extra food. I guess we can't add any more laws. We don't have the technology yet, and I don't know where to find it. We gained a Calgaros on Placidus up here. We'll take a look at it. There he is. we have 2 Kalgaros and 2 Tikkanen. Soon I'll be able to... maybe I should go ahead and actually colonize here. Oh, it's inhospitable. It's ocean, and I can't live here yet. So with 1 more, we're actually going to reach the cap, and we're going to have enough food to keep everybody alive. So now we can actually soon, in a few turns... Sorry, I bumped the mic there. We'll be able to actually start picking buildings. Isn't that weird? I'm like 8 episodes in, and I'm like, I have yet to pick a building. Marketplace. Military ships have gone down. Okay. I don't know terribly what that means, but okay. Let's grab all 4 of our ships now. Our shadow is done. We'll make a fleet. We'll back out, and we'll combine these 2 together. And then I'm going to send them this way. Oh. Let's see, is there any section that I haven't... There's like that film that shows up over places you haven't explored. I don't see any. But I'm sure there is. We'll just do that. I might find something. I'm not sure. I wish it was better. I wish you could clearly see a little bit better what you have and have not explored with probes. But that's okay. Let's go this way. And go. So far, so good. We've been pretty quiet. Fought a few pirates, but that's really been kind of it. Here's the guy. Oh. Interesting. I don't know who lives here. I don't think we got a pop-up saying that we've met another empire. But they seem to be here. There's 1 population here. Okay. But what is that population? Unavailable. This planet is already colonized. It doesn't have that icon that shows it's like a minor faction, and it's colored, which tells me that there is somebody here. The diplomatic screen does not show it either. So maybe I actually have to contact them via ship and not just through probes. The event riled researchers has come to an end, as well as its effects. Ah, that's right. Okay. I do remember that happening. I had kind of forgotten about it, though. Let's push on. I think in next turn, Xenology will finish. I need to check on my colony as well. 7 turns for that. There's Xenology. First contact with alien beings causes explosive development and branches of study as diverse as linguistics, anthropology, biology, and sociology. I combine the two, yeah. These have been brought together under the unifying title of Xenology. So I can build an improved academy, which lets me get new heroes faster, or I can take an influence specialization on my planets. Right now, I'm actually pretty happy with the tech. Whoa. Be the first to have 8 planets colonized. Oh, 8 planets, not 8 systems. So how many do I have? You discovered the planet Tor. The endless society developed on this large, cool planet orbiting a star they called Prime. Though it is the birthplace of this culture that dominated the galaxy for centuries, they were forced to depart when the overexploitation destabilized the core and crust, triggering seismic changes. Though it is a treasure of artifacts and holds a near mystical reputation, its history is one of sorrow. Hey, look at that probe, though. Those probes go far. So where's the planet? Oh, here. Platform of oh no, there it is. Tor. Man, that's so cool. And I love the visuals. So this is where the Endless were born. Interesting. And we know it's dead now. Wow, we could go colonize Tor. Seems like it's a pretty good planet as well. Alright, well, it's actually past the Cravers, so we're gonna have some trouble there. Keep going. There are pirates down there. Nothing I really want to do about them right now, though. Let's just keep moving. If they blockade me, fine. They don't seem like they want to stop.
Fortune smiles.
The Horatio
is willing to speak with you.
Aw, thanks. I'm guessing these are the green guys that we found before. Huh? Oh, there they are. The Horatio. So they're green, but these guys are green. Maybe these are yellow. Oh yeah, so this is someone different. So Horatio are... Okay, got it. They are reserved towards us.
Your contact with us brings more worry than joy. Horatio, do not trust you.
I'm sorry. I won't fight you, I promise. I'll leave you alone. For now. Okay, so I guess we just have to wait, right? Influence. I don't know exactly how this whole section works here. I don't know if they get nicer over time just because time passes. I don't know how this works. I could sue for peace right away, but that's okay. I'm okay sitting at a Cold War for now, as long as there's not a lot of open hostility. They just have one fleet there anyway, so I'm not worried, basically. We're done with that. We need to pick a new research. This is just straight up, can be built once per empire. Denark University, just really good. Allows allows colonizing atolls. Food, I'm not too worried about. Let's do, yes. Oh, it's suggested, really. Can I type in suggest? No, it should tell me what's... Okay, that's alright. I would just have to look physically. I wonder how it makes those determinations of what you should probably take. I'm guessing it recommends one per tree. It looks like it does. We'll go ahead and take this for now. That's just 4 turns. Not too bad. What's going to happen this turn? Machine embodiment finished on Placidus. Oh boy. Now I have to make a decision, everybody. Oh, we could do spin project. Oh, we have all 3. Extra dust. Extra influence. Get off of there. And then exoscience, which we're going to stick with. So we can do this time dilation thing. I still don't quite understand why I would ever do it. Extra XP, extra FIDs. Maybe compress is good, but let's look at some other things. So this is basically... Cerebral reality is extra 10 science and dust, 1 turn. There's no negatives as far as I can tell. So we'll just do that. This is 5 food and 5 industry, but it costs 2 dust. We're actually okay on food. We're not going to grow any bigger. So I think we can just stay. We don't need to buy new food. I think we're okay. So for upkeep, it's very expensive, but plus 10 industry, plus 10 industry on fertile on planet. So every planet gets it. On fertile planet gets an extra 10, and on temperate gets an extra 10. So if you find like a fertile temperate planet, that would be really good. So there's temperate. Oh, there's there's temperate and fertile right there. So this will be useful once we can actually colonize with hyperpacks. Oh.
Tell us what you plan.
You refrain from hostile acts. Do you think the Hive and another race can ever find common ground? Yes?
Welcome to the Sophonoty. There are
The
some among us
Sophons.
who doubt your intellectual chops. Please, prove them wrong.
Okay. So there are the Sophons. Let's take a look at them.
Yeah?
This was
Why
my
are you
favorite.
knocking around?
This was my favorite race in Endless Space 1, so I'm glad that we have some Sophons here. Again, I just think I'll leave it be for now. We'll stay at reserved. It's fine. Right, let's look at this and let's type in Hyperpack. There it is. So with this, I can colonize oceans. I can do over-colonization for booster program. And then election action. Improves actions to influence us. Okay. So maybe I'll head towards that soon. I need to do adaptive bureaucracies anyway to get there. Cerebral reality is good, and the Sophons are good. We won't really say anything to them, I guess. Only one slot left, so I'm feeling like I should maybe colonize here. Or here. Oh, that actually takes turns. So maybe we colonize, we do these guys. That seems pretty good. Our ship's flying up. There's a fleet somewhere in there. I will probably get to it next turn, if not the turn after. It shouldn't be bigger than 4 ships, though. It shouldn't. The Forever Wardens. Cerebral reality is done. Let's pick something else now. I don't need the food. Don't need the food. This could be quite good in the future. Dust. So 3 dust. So always 1 dust per population. So for sure 5, 10, 13. And then an extra 3 per planet with a luxury resource. I don't know if I have any luxury resources, do I? Oh boy. Feelings of strength sweep through my forces on Vanguard, making them even more determined in their mission. In their fields, their words, the very bearing, I see that they are fearless, that they will defend Koraz, both the old and the new, to the death. We have our fortress. I wonder, though, are we misplaced in our confidence? Did we build a stronghold from which to conquer the galaxy? Or a prison to entrap ourselves for eternity? Did the communion make a grave mistake? We got 50 titanium. And a part 2, basically, of our beachhead, of our Chapter 1 quest. Today, one of my patrols made a startling discovery. A curious, pitiful creature was found living in a windswept hovel on the edge of a great frozen lake far to the north. This universe, with its ugly forms, its soul-shuddering sounds, its perpetual downwards grasping, is difficult enough to understand at the best of times. But this creature was another level of enigma. With rags for garments, garbled speech, and erratic movements of its slender, serrated limbs, I wondered what possible worth this thing could possess. Over long, painful days, though, I came to appreciate this creature, Anjax Jinx. Appreciate that this creature could be very valuable to us. Although Anjax Jinx is a damaged soul, half mad, half delusional, its mind driven down dark, rarely traveled paths, in its prolonged isolation, I found islands of clarity, even brilliance. Slowly I learned its story. It is a member of a race called the Virus. Well, maybe race is too generous a word for the smattering of creatures scattered across the galaxy who loosely share Anjax Jinx biology. The virus you see are escaped viral lab experiments, hyper-evolved by a mysterious substance called dust. Anjax Jinx once lived with others, a communion of Adar, on an abandoned moon, but after it stole a great haul of dust for research, they fell out, and Anjax Jinx was banished. The virus tells me the end times are coming. I struggle to fathom whether its reasoning is genius or deranged, but knowing what I know of the blight destroying Koraz, I cannot help but think its words are prophetic. it has the capacity for greatness, I believe. I have forbidden anyone I have forbidden anybody mention Ajax Jink's existence to the Communion back on Koraz. To begin with, that was because I needed to know more before I reported back. But too much time has passed for that to be true any longer, and now I must confront the truth. The truth is that the Communion are ill-equipped to lead this universe. They are remote and out of touch, insulated from the seeping horror of this place. How can they make the right choices when they have no experience of here? They can't. So I, the Grand Viceroy of New Koraz, will decide the fate of Annex Jinx. One day the Communion will thank me for it. If I can kill him, I can recruit him or unite him. The virus will teach us nothing more, at least not while living. Like a wrecked piece of machinery, it is damaged beyond repair, even a liability. But dead, we can slice it up, study it. My forces here will need a morale boost, though. Many have grown fond of the virus. Okay, so so I have to choose an objective, and each one has its own. Okay. I can recruit him. The virus could become our greatest asset in the universe. A scientific mind without parallel to study the rift. It just needs the right tools, the right environment. I will build a cutting-edge resource facility, construct science-promoting system or empire improvements to raise science production, colonize a new system and raise its science to 60. So what are my current systems at? 154, 38. Nothing. So it's certainly doable, I think, to get to 60 without too much effort. I just need to find planets like this one. But I can't colonize that or many of those. My next option is to reunite. The humane thing to do is clear. The virus should be brought back to its Adar companions with its debts paid by us. Creating trade companies and making trade routes is an effective way of generating dust. So I already have the 750 I need. Where is Indusa 4? I get different rewards as well? Oh my goodness. Sensory deprivation rest house. Oh geez, look at that guy. That looks crazy. +5 approval. +5. So those are going to be the same. I kind of want to recruit him. So let's go for that. We'll have to find a system and build a ton of dust. Oh, I do have luxury resources here. Okay, let's pick something new like I was saying. So I do have some luxury resources here. So this would actually be 3 per. So xenotourism could be quite good. Nope. I keep hitting the mic there, sorry. Cube of Viceroy once per empire. 25 dust per system level. I think I'm at level 2. Level 1. Five dust per original empire population. That's a lot of science. Fertile planet temper. Okay, so that might do. Anomalies. Extra science. Supermarkets give approval. Where's my approval? 38%. That's not great. Whoa. This will be a long time, 9 turns. Oh, and only if they're ecstatic or happy. They're not going to be. Bunkers. No. Fabricate, no. Alright, level 2. Why can't I pick that, though? What's the cloud icon? There's so many things I don't know about the game. Miners Union? Academy. 12 upkeep, though. No thanks. Let's go with xenotourism. This will be very useful in the future. And that was an extremely long turn. Wait, oh, I need to go here? I don't know where I need to go. I love that vignette, so good. So I somehow have to make it out this way. I need to find another star system, I think, to latch onto, though, don't I? I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for now. Oh, yeah, there he goes. So now we know how to get there, at least. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this episode of Endless Space 2. If you're having a good time, please consider hitting the like button down in the bottom right corner or subscribing to the channel for more content like this every single week. See you next time.